Hey guys, welcome back. It's Halloween today, so we will do a simple project on Halloween. And you see, I already have the name there. So let's just get started with the new sprite. So click here. That will paint our own sprite. Let it be a house. So we will make the walls first, and then the roof with a line. Maybe okay. So we just want to make sure all the lines that we are drawing are being connected to each other if you want to fill color in it. Okay, so anytime something is not connected, the colors won't fill properly. So let's just do this, and we can get rid of the extra stuff by enlarging here and use the eraser. Good. Go again. Okay, I think you can do a better job than me, but let it be. So we will fill some color in the roof, maybe that on the top, and then I'll make a door frame quickly. Maybe a dark color frame here. This is our door frame. You can fill a color in the body of the house. So paint bucket tool and fill color. The house looks fine. Size wise looks okay to me. You can make a window around it and make it smaller if we want to. You know, shrink it a little and center it here, right here. So this is our first costume for the house. I can make a door into it with a, so this is open door and this is closed door with color filled into the door. So let's do door color. How about this and a knob. Okay, so our house is ready. So costume 1, costume 2. Actually, let it be first. So we can write a code for the house. When program starts, I want switch costume. And if you want to always name your costumes, we can also give names so that they are descriptive. And open. So I can say when program starts, I want costume closed. When I click on it, okay, it's going to switch to costume open, and something will happen that we'll figure out what we want to do. So let's place the house in the right place and also give it a location. So say go to blah blah blah. Okay, so that's good. Start with the close costume, click on it, open costume. I can also make sound to it. Let's get a sound effect for opening the door. So I go to sounds and I will say sound effects, and if you say we have a door creak costume, so I'll get that costume. Oh, that's a very long sound, so we can choose to cut away part of that sound. I can say cut. Let's play it now. Okay, I don't need that either, so I'll cut away that, edit and cut. Okay, that's good enough. If you want to cut more, you can do that, edit, cut. So door creak is ready. We need to use it. So I say when this sprite is clicked, switch costume to open. I want to do two things at the same time. So I can say when it's clicked, also play the sound. So I go to sound and say play sound door creak. So start the program, click on the door, make the sound, and doors open. Let's also give it a black backdrop, or maybe just fill color in it. So I go here and just give black color to the backdrop. We don't need this one. And now we see when the door is open, I see actually the black knight, so I don't want to see behind it. So let's go and give some slight color into the open door, so it looks open but we don't see the background, right, the black color. So that's good. open door, fine. So now let's get another sprite from the library. I have a boy in mind here. I think he's good. He's gonna come out and say trick or treat, and as you can see he's pretty huge compared to the house, so we can shrink him a little bit and place him here to be still quite tall. So good. So let's place him here. So when the door opens, he should just stand here and say something. Okay. So I go here and say when program starts, I'm hiding, and also I can fix my position because that's where I will appear always. So, and when the door opens, how does the guy know? Remember, we send a message. You can send a message to Jamie or Jane. What's his name? Jamie. Okay. So I say when the door is clicked, when the house is clicked, I send a broadcast to Jamie. So broadcast message after the door has clicked open, I can say show. Okay. So now Jamie will receive show. When I receive show, I can say show myself, or I can even do ghost effect. Okay, so you can say repeat 10 blocks so that he shows in a stylish way, a little bit like a ghost. So say go to looks and say change color effect block. Instead of color, I'm going to say ghost effect by -10. Okay, so he appears, and so in the beginning I need to have a ghost effect, opposite ghost effect. So I'll say in the beginning, I could just copy this guy here and put him there. So this is gone. I say ghost effect by 10 because it has to be invisible but not hidden, just invisible as a ghost. Let's check if that works. So he has to receive the broadcast. I say click and Jamie appears. Now Jamie appears. When he appears, he has to say trick or treat. So I can go to the question answer block and say trick or treat, trick or treat, and wait. Now if the answer is treat, so let's get if and else. If the answer equal to treat, I can't put this inside here. If you can see, I need an equal to sign. So go to operators and get an equal to sign. If answer equal to treat, treat, then I'll do something else. I think we should still check if answer equal to else if answer equal to trick, because someone may enter a wrong answer and we don't want to take a chance. So what do I need? An if block, another if block inside the else. Okay, this is kind of a nested if statement. In programming language we call it a nested if statement. Okay, so if answer equal to trick, so first time we checked for treat, now we're going to check for trick. So what am I doing? No space. Okay, so if answer equal to treat, we do something else. If answer equal to trick, we do something else. Now what do we want to do? Let's go and I'll show you how you can actually import sprites from another people's project. Okay, so I did make a sprite and I saved it in my computer. So if let's say this house, I want to save it on my computer and then bring it in another project, or this is somebody else's project and I like this house, I want to use it in my project, I can just right click and say save to local file, and I can call it house. Okay, and saving on desktop, so make sure you know where you're saving it, then hit save. Alright, replace or whatever. Now actually I don't need the house back, but I do have a candy sprite saved, so I will go and say this is what we need, upload sprite from file. So if you need house back, then you can, okay, it's 10 minutes already, wow. So I'm going to say where is our house sprite. If you want to get the house sprite, you click here. I need a candy sprite, I click here. Okay, so you notice I got a candy sprite. It has to be hidden, but we got it. And you notice here I have different costumes for my candy. There is a reason for that. So let's check what we want to do with this candy. So go here. Jamie is asking trick or treat. When we say treat, Then we want to send a message to the candies to show up. So I say broadcast candy. Okay, so new message candy, and candy will receive it. And where is candy receive? When I receive candy, where do we want to show it? Here. So shrink. Actually, we can also do it through code. So let's just say when I receive candy, I will set the size to 10%. Okay, so set size to 10%. So it's really tiny, appears in the door. I say show. Okay, because in the beginning of the program we are choosing to keep it hidden. So say hide. In the beginning, hide. When I receive candy, show. So when will we receive candy? We say treat here, TREAT, and candy appears and is here. So we need to fix its coordinate. I go to candy and from motion bring this out and leave it here as its original coordinates. I say show, and then what do I want it to do after it shows? Maybe we will put a repeat loop in which the candy becomes bigger, comes out. So I say change size by 10, and also I want to make it go, maybe glide up. Oops, not the house is fixed. So I want it to glide here somewhere. Let's just do show so that we can move the candy around. So I say show, where is my candy? Behind the house. Candy and show, not the house show. Oops, candy is there. So what if I want my candy to glide somewhere here? And it's also getting bigger, don't forget. So I can just say change your x by some number and change y by some number. Okay, instead of saying glide to a specific position always, I'm just going to do some randomization. So I go operators and I will pick up two of these random number blocks. For this, I'll say from 10 to 20, move any number of steps in terms of x coordinate, and it could be some random number between 10 and 20 for both x and y, but they don't have to be same, right? X can move by 15, y can move by 20, something like that. And we have original coordinate here. It shows, becomes big and moves to some new place. Okay, let's try it. Click here, house opens, and we say treat, candy appears. We can also, it's kind of if you wanted to get a little bit higher, then we can say 20. Okay, so start, it's like a little bit of repeat, TREAT, and candy becomes big. We can also attach a sound to it. So I go here, actually go, let's get it from the library, and I will get effect. There is a fairy sound. There is a fairy sound. Electronic fairy dust. Okay, we can get that one. So for candy, when it appears, we can say when I receive candy, do all of this and make the sound. So I can do a parallel code, say when I receive candy, play the sound fairy dust. Okay, so test it one more time. Sorry for the repeat. TREAT. Where is the guy? He's not showing up. Okay, let's just test that first. Candy gone. Our guy Jamie is not showing up apparently. He's asking but not showing up. So let's see what's happening. Jamie, change goes effect when I receive show. Jamie is behind the house. So let's do something to Jamie. We can say go to front when I receive show. Okay. So check one more time. Mr. Jamie, you have to show up now. Jamie is here, back. Okay, so this block is pretty useful. Go to front, or we could have told the house to go back one layer. I think we are kind of out of time for this one. So for the trick part, let's I will go very fast. Okay, so I'll get do you see a ghost anywhere? I can pick this guy as a new costume. Okay, I go to costumes, I have two, and then I can choose more random costumes. The reason I'm doing random costumes, I will tell you quickly. Let's go to fantasy, and fantasy has the two different for goal. So I have a goal, so let's just work with three right now. Okay, So I will say when program starts, I'm hiding. Let's just copy the code from the candy for now, and we can change some of the stuff. I get this, get this, and I can do this as well. So I go here. There are three different things. When I receive, I need another broadcast. So I say Jamie is sending broadcast. So I say broadcast what? I can just say trick. Okay, broadcast trick. So TRICK. Nope, TRICK. Spelling doesn't matter, but we just want to do it right. I go here. I say when I receive trick, set size to blah blah blah. But the reason I have three different costumes is because I can actually choose to do a random costume. I don't have to always appear as the ghoul or a ghost. It could be anything each time I run the program. Okay, so I'll say switch costume first here, and I'll say to a random number. How many we have? Three. So we can say random between 1 and 3. So each time we appear, then I have to change this to when I receive trick. I don't want to play this sound. I will go and get a different kind of sound. Let's see. I need go here. I know I have just the sound in mind. Ouch. Okay, that's a good one. Let's go get that one and put it in the code. So I say when I receive trick, I will play sound screech. Okay, if it hurts your ears, just pick another sound. And this looks fine. Again, you can play around with this. Okay, and in Candy we can do the same code for switch costume too, because Candy also has multiple costumes. So we can say switch costume to a random number. Okay, so go random between, how many do I have for candies? Okay, 3 again. So 1 2 3. So each time a different candy may appear. Okay, let's hope this will work. Then we can stop. Door opens, Jamie appears, trick or treat. I'm going to test for trick this time. TRICK. Ouch. Okay, and now we have to just quickly do the door close after Jamie has sent the ghost out. Okay, so I go here, and Jamie does the broadcast. Let's clean up a little, and then we can say close the door. So what do I do for closing the door? I can either do it from here, broadcast show, or I can just say broadcast close from here, and the door will close in the house sprite. So over here, after doing all of this, broadcast trick, I, yeah, we can close the door after this right away. So we can say new message and close. Okay, and if you want to have a little time delay, you could also put a wait block. But now we go here, and we could say when I receive close, then we switch costume to the close costume, right? So open switches to closed. Similarly, okay, let's just test this one quickly. Big frame, nobody's there. Jamie will come out, trick or treat. I'll say trick, trick, goes out, and doors closed, but Jamie's still showing. So we need to fix that as well. So Mr. Jamie needs to disappear. Jamie receives when I receive, so okay, when I receive show blah 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 blah, I'm gonna hide and do that costume thingy broadcast. So first hide. Okay, that should work, and I think I'm going to stop the, just test it. Let's do treat this time. Treat, candy came out, Jamie's gone. Okay, so looks so far so good, and we can do a little cleanup, and you can play around with random numbers. You can have more costumes if you want. You can have a better house than me. You can also make some bats flying over in the background to make it more interesting, right? Like it, all you need to do is put move in a loop and then change color or change size or do however it makes sense to you. All right, so save the code, do cleanup, and we are done for today. Happy Halloween. Enjoy your day.